Hello, this is my review on the Adam West Batman movie, the original Batman movie called Batman the Movie from 1966 that ties into the series called Batman from 1966 starring Adam West and Burt Ward as Batman and Robin. I give this movie a solid 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed the camp. The characters it told with these characters, and I like how Adam West really embodies Batman from the Silver Age Batman comics. He really does feel like Silver Age Batman in many ways. That he feels like the spitting image of Silver Age Batman, and in many ways, like Christopher Reeve is the spitting image of Silver Age Superman in many ways. Pretty much identical to Silver Age Superman, and Silver Age Batman is pretty much identical written to how he's written in this movie. And that's what you gotta have to understand. This Batman is basically the Silver Age Batman. And this Batman, well, can be kind of clumsy sometimes and make weird decisions and be weird dude at times. And go up against weird villains. That absurd with his Robin. And that's what this Batman movie really is, in the Batman show that Adam West and Burt Ward starred in, really does take inspiration from. Is really from it taking inspiration, you can tell it takes inspiration from the Silver Age comics of Batman era. While Michael Keaton's, on the other hand, he took inspiration from Golden Age Batman. More inspiration from the Golden Age Batman, clearly. And this is a story, and you can tell it's, and maybe a little bit from Batman. I don't know if Batman the Killing Joke was out when Michael Keaton's Batman movie came out. But both were before my time, I'm pretty sure on that, okay? But I don't know how old The Killing Joke is, the comic. I can't remember right now, okay? But I see, like, Michael Keaton's Batman's clearly taken, like, the inspiration from the more serious brood Batman. That's been, that I guess, that people like, that I guess a better response from comic readers and sells more and gets more positive feedback from comic readers. And one of the downsides to Silver Age Batman is that it was written like Adam West, so people kind of after some point got sick of Silver Age Batman, I guess. Because you can't just replace the original Batman, because original Batman is just unreplaceable. Because they know, the readers know when something's not classic, written like classic Batman, or you know. So, when you take that in consideration, Adam West does a phenomenal job as Batman. And dead on as Silver Age Batman, and so does Burt Ward as Silver Age Robin. And I like the fact that this really incorporates the Silver Age comics very well. It's not as absurd or as weird as the Silver Age comics. Like, I don't see a dinosaur, Batman going up against a dinosaur, or Batman going into space yet. But that'll come in a sequel animated movie, Batman going into space, called Return of the Caped Crusader. Great movie, I thought. But I'm going to save that for a different video. So, because I'm really tired, I'll talk about this movie. And I guess, just talking about all those movies kind of wearing me out, because I don't have energy to talk about more than one now. And I love Cesar Romero as Cesar Romero as the Joker is the Joker. In many ways that Jack Nicholson's the Joker. And he just nails the Golden Age Joker well, Jack Nicholson did. Like, the tone of the Golden Age Joker. And I see like also some from the... I really like Jack Nicholson's Joker also, and I love Cesar Romero's Joker because he reminds me a lot like Joker that from Silver Age Joker, And I admit it was a little strange that Cesar Romero Joker has a mustache. I thought that was so strange, but it was a hell of a good performance. Even though he didn't shave his mustache and just painted over it, which was a little strange. I noticed there was paint over his painted over his mustache. Yeah, in the makeup on his mustache. I just thought it was a little strange seeing Joker with some mustache was a little strange to me, but I didn't mind it. It was still a good performance from Cesar Romero. And I love Catwoman in this, as she basically, I love Catwoman's involvement in the plot in the movie. I love how she teams up with the villains, and I like the portrayal of the Penguin and the Riddler. They all really do play good versions of their own comic book counterparts of the villains from the Silver Age era, and it's just like they played the role well, each one of them. The entire cast played the role of the Silver Age villains very well. What's strange about this one, I noticed that this, even though those fighting moments, I'm not really, what's strange about this movie, even though, it's very strange and funny how absurd it is, at times, it's funny how absurd it is, like, this scene where the villains are riding a giant umbrellas in the sky. and yet the writing takes most of majority time the narrative serious, and that's kind of the awkward charm about this movie and about the show of the first 2 seasons, I thought, and why I liked it. Okay, I haven't seen season 3 of Batman, of the show, yet. But yeah, this movie was very well written, I thought, and well constructed. Even though it wasn't the most self-aware Batman got, I don't think this is the most self-aware Batman got. I mean, I think Lego Batman is much the Lego movies. I think the Lego movies versions of Batman are more self-aware and meta than Anna West took it. And I guess and that's why I love Batman the movie from 1966. I give it a 10 out of 10. And I love the cast, and I love this Batman. And I love this Burt Ward. I love these characters, these absurd characters, silly, absurd, colorful characters in this world. That took inspiration from the Silver Age. I really appreciate that. And they brought that to live action. Which was pretty cool. That's why I love this movie. And I recommend it. And I say it's worth giving a watch. And it's lots of fun to stream and watch this movie still. So go, you can watch watch this movie every regular channels and stream it, so, or watch it first. I don't care. This is still a pretty cool movie. So very campy and very fun, very colorful world, and I love this movie. And sum up, if you like this video, please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by hitting the bell, then hitting the subscribe. Goodbye.